Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DDSN Sports. I'm thrilled to have you. Join us today as we introduce a brand new segment that promises to be both nostalgic and enlightening. As sports fans, we often find ourselves captivated by the legends of the game, the quarterbacks who have left an indelible mark on football history. But today, we're shifting our focus. We're diving into the realm of the forgotten, the unappreciated, the quarterbacks whose stories may have faded into the background of our collective memory. It's easy to rattle off the names of the greats: Joe Montana, Tom Brady, Johnny Unitas. You know, the top-tier quarterbacks, the Super Bowl MVPs, the ones who forged their legacy with record-breaking performances and unparalleled leadership. But what about those quarterbacks who toiled in the shadows, the ones who had their moments of brilliance yet didn't quite bask in the glow of mainstream fame? Welcome to Forgotten Quarterbacks, where we spotlight the signal callers who played pivotal roles in their teams' histories but have somehow fallen into the annals of obscurities. You might be wondering, what makes a quarterback forgotten? Is it the lack of accolades? A failure to secure a championship ring? Or perhaps it's simply timing being overshadowed by contemporaries or emerging in an era where the league's attention was focused elsewhere. Either way, these players deserve recognition, and we're here to shine a light on their stories. Let's kick off our first feature with a name that may not echo through the hallowed halls of the NFL like some of his peers, but deserves to be remembered. Ken Anderson. During his time with the Cincinnati Bengals, Anderson was a beacon of consistency and skill. He led the league in passer rating 4 times during the 1970s and was named the NFL MVP in 1981, the same year the Bengals made their first Super Bowl appearance. Anderson's precision, passing, and football IQ were phenomenal, yet he's often overlooked in discussions about the greatest quarterbacks. Despite his accolades, he spent much of his career in the shadow of contemporaries like Fran Tarkenton and Roger Staubach. But let me tell you, without Ken Anderson, the Bengals' story in the 70s and early 80s looks vastly different. We'll dive deeper into his career, his exceptional style of play, and hear some forgotten anecdotes from former teammates. We'll explore how his influence is still felt in today's game, especially with how the role of the quarterback has evolved now. Let's pivot to another name that might not ring bells like it should: Jeff Garcia. Garcia had a unique path, one that started in the Canadian Football League before making his mark in the NFL. He became the heartbeat of the San Francisco 49ers during the early 2000s, filling the shoes of legends like Steve Young. With his mobile style and grit, Garcia led the 49ers to multiple playoff appearances,